Hello, friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Blades of Exile. I've passed through the Unicorn Gate, and today we get to explore the realm of Morog, who I've been told is honorable but somewhat tricksy. You have passed from beauty into darkness. The loveliness of the Unicorn's caverns are only a memory. Now, you look out over a desolate landscape of stagnant pools, scattered bones, and sharp rubble. This enormous cavern is cold and dim, and you can make out stooped, shambling shapes making their way through the grim landscape. As you walk among these algae-choked pools, you notice that the mist suspended above them has started to move towards you. Soon it takes a more solid form. Insubstantial creatures hover around you. You shiver inside your armor. The creatures whisper amongst themselves, seemingly unsure what to do with you. The whispers are so faint and fleeting that you can neither tell what they are saying, nor even tell who is speaking. Finally, one of them says, in a flat, hostile voice, "What is the word of safe passage?" I do not know a word of safe passage. Alas. One at a time, they all whisper, "Wrong." They then charge you, hoping to feed on your still-living flesh. 5 specters shouldn't be that big of a deal. Dash can take a little fire damage. Mwahaha. Ooh, 61, that's more than a little. Oh, why did Dash get the high damage roll? Not fair. I'll just do regular fireball this time. What's my range on Dispel Undead? $21? Really? That wasn't very good. Are these things resistant to magic? Honestly, I think I will check. No, I'm just getting really crappy damage rolls. They do have 10 armor, for whatever that means. Fireball's not going to work, and Fluttershy does not have Dispel Undead. Whatever, they're all dead anyway, and Pinky can't pick anything up, so... Yeah, sure, I'll take food from undead specters. It's not worm meat, but it'll do. Quite a long cavern, isn't it? You reach the shore of a frigid underground lake, devoid of living things. The thick layer of mist covers the surface. As you watch, several thick wisps of mist grow more solid and begin to float across the water towards you. When the mist gets close, you realize that they are the same sort of mist beings as the hostile creatures to the south. These specters, however, don't bother to ask you any questions before they attack. Honestly, that's not really worth wasting my time on. when I could instead waste my time on backtracking to explore the entire map. Hello there, undead, and hello there, mysterious hole in the ground. Wurm pit. Oh, doesn't this sound delightful? Also, who's got the Ring of Regen? Because I think Dash needs it. More ember flowers. And even more. Even more that I cannot carry. Oh, hi. Oozing serpents. And apparently they've got a bite. They have a bite that can poison me and put me to sleep. Well, potentially put me to sleep. They're not that tough. The sleep touch could be annoying, and apparently they have ability to summon each other. Ugh. Only one of you died. I don't feel like wasting the spell points on Flame Strike. I could grab some Asp Fangs if I want to. But I will take the Mandrake. Okay, come on, Fluttershy, what can I have you not hold? Oozing Serpent summons aid. Oozing Serpent summoned. There's an Oozing Serpent in the wall. Okay, need to move over a little bit to target this. Still can't get both of them. Phooey. Nice going. Secret passage. You reach a circle of grim totems covered with skulls, bones, and grisly trophies of the slain. The poles are covered with mold and have clearly been here for quite some time. Strangely, being near them makes you feel very uncomfortable. The closer you get to the totems, the worse they make you feel. It's as if the skulls were staring at you, and for a moment, you think they're whispering to you as well. You back away. Okay. Also, definitely did not need a secret passage to reach those. But it's always fun to find such things. Pinky, how we doing on arrows? Ah, you should be dead by now. Fixed it. Yep. Not quite. There's another one. You don't like the taste of sword. Unfortunately, you do like the taste of creating friends. I don't think I like this place very much. Indeed not. Time to try some different strategies. Cure party, not curse all. What the heck? Perhaps I may want to do a little more blessing. Well, you're different. Tentacled slime. How do I want to kill a bunch of individual snakes, or do I want to move everyone into the center to take on that horrible slime monster? Sometimes it's a little challenging remembering which way to go in the twisty little tunnels. Okay. Now that I've got casters in range, Tentacled slime is a big pile of hit points. Has 2 attacks, paralysis touch, Death triggers global special. Okay, cool. Magic resistant, immune to fire and poison. Not immune to flaming weapon, funnily enough. I love how that is coded. Slow it and curse it, and then just start pouring out the damage. Well, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. The mighty tentacled slime beast falls. The acid in its body immediately starts to burrow a tunnel in the ground. You hope there aren't too many more of these terrors around. Well, given we're in the center of this worm pit, that's probably the only one. Anyway, back to exploring! With sharpened weapons at the ready. Now, there is a possible flaw to this plan. I think that I can't go through secret passages in combat mode. Also, this map is too big to fit on my map screen. That's going to be annoying. As you begin to walk down this passage, a strange feeling of dread overwhelms you. You pause. Fortunately, it passes soon enough, and you're able to continue. Interesting. If it looks like I'm lost, that's just because I can't see where I am on the map and I can only see about half the map. Right. This cavern is filled with a thick colony of large, creamy white mushrooms. Are they tasty mushrooms? Or are they mushrooms that will put me to sleep? I can sort of tell where I am when exploring in combat mode if I am having a character go into unexplored areas. Like so. Enough of that. More totems. Although this cavern seems natural, populated only by mindless creatures and missing the touch of intelligent beings, it clearly has not always been that way. This small alcove contains some sort of sinister shrine. There are 8 totems, arranged in a circle. They're quite old, hundreds of years, and yet mold and decay have barely affected the carved cave wood. At the top of each is the skull of a humanoid. You aren't sure of the species, though they had fangs. In the middle of the circle is a stone pedestal. Sitting on the pedestal is an intricate, carved statuette. It is of a strange tentacled monster, carved of malachite and about 9 inches high. Although it's not exactly pretty, it is a fascinating artifact. Someone somewhere would be sure to pay good money for it. I'm going to leave that where it is for now. Bleh. Eek. Maybe underestimating these serpents somewhat. I say that, and then Twilight takes out 2 of them with her magic sling. Yay. Good time for a revive spell. Also, hello, Garnet. She just hopped up into my lap again. As she likes to do when I'm recording. Okay, so those mushrooms are just there. Of course. I knew I sensed more of you. Finally, you die. You die to poison, an ironic fate for one such as you. This cavern contains a small, tranquil pool, fed by a slow, natural spring. The water looks clear, inviting, and relatively algae-free. You drink the water. It fills you with a gentle, pleasant, relaxed feeling. Yay! So much better than being chewed on by slimy oozing snakes, worm things. The feeling of tranquility passes. You feel agitated again. Looking to see if there's any other secret nooks, and I don't think there are. could cast Magic Map, of course. So we've got some totems, which make me feel unsettled, a calming pool, and a figurine of some sort. I do not want to cast a mage spell. I want to create another backup save. I've decided I need to start doing more descriptive save game names. I think this pool might help me out. So let's see what horrors happen when I take the statue thingy. You carefully pick up the statue and put it into your pack. When you do, the feeling of dread which afflicted you when you approached this tunnel returns in full force. Suddenly it seems as if the skulls are staring at you, and you feel ill and shaky. Cramps shoot across your abdomens, and sweat breaks out on your foreheads. You can still move, but with difficulty. You leave the circle. Ew, I am very poisoned. Suddenly the statue starts to feel extremely heavy in your pack. You look out the tunnel into the larger cave beyond and start to feel extremely agoraphobic. You turn back. As you do, you feel ill. As the waves of nausea overcome you, you would swear you hear someone whisper, "Take the idol back." Ah, I cannot leave. Interesting. What if I start doing things in a different order? So take statue, get poisoned. Drink calming water. Gentle, pleasant, relaxed feeling. The statue in your pack suddenly grows very heavy. As you stumble, you begin to sweat, and a familiar unpleasant feeling rises in your stomach. As the waves of nausea overcome you, you would swear you heard someone whisper, "Take the idol back." Ah, I still can't leave. Maybe the secret passage here does have a purpose after all? Also, I can check the malachite statue in my special items. With great difficulty, you manage to steal this statuette from a strange cave filled with hostile, slimy monsters. Strangely, being near these totems makes you feel very uncomfortable. The closer you get to the totems, the worse they make you feel. It's as if the skulls were staring at you, and for a moment you think they're whispering to you as well. You back away. So I think if I want to take the statue out of here, And I'm not entirely sure that I do. Yes, poison. And I'm assuming there aren't other secret passages to find. Okay, strangely being near these makes you feel very uncomfortable. However, the tranquil feeling you got from drinking from the cave pool is still with you, and you're able to walk among the totems with only mild discomfort. Haha, I have conquered you, Wurm Pit. And it only cost more effort than I really like. Given that I am on a time crunch, I'm going to keep this save file, but I think I'm going to keep this as a side timeline and not my primary one. So I can save it here. But then I'm going to open up my save file from before entering this cursed place. And we'll pick up next time, possibly finding Morag herself. Until then, have a good one and take care, everybody.